ok ok. Rồi, sẽ lên. Vé, vé ở giữa. Nhấn cái thôi, chọn phần chính luôn. Không bật được máy bây giờ. On đi, on đi. Đã phát rồi nhưng mà xem có bật được hai mic không? Ok ok. Ý. Sau đây sẽ là chạm trán giữa Manchester City. Ý, sao mới đá ở châu Á? Nó mua bọn FIFA nó mua hết bản quyền rồi. Đá thả thua uống một cốc bia. Thua là một ngụm, thua nửa cốc chứ. Ok. Let's go. Let's go. Một mic rồi thì. Let's go. Bị vọng rồi. Một mic rồi thì. Tao gần xem thôi. Này, nó hiện cái kia à? Không, nó hiện rồi đấy. Hả? Ok, chiến luôn. Ok, cách nhau cái đéo gì đây?
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing.
I'm Peter Drury, and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
And the matchday noise at this place is truly special. The pride, the passion, it adds to a massive sense of occasion. It is a true heavyweight clash.
Well, on the face of it, Peter, we would appear to have a high-caliber meeting with very little at stake. But then you consider a chance for one or two of the fringe players to get a look in, and this becomes a big incentive. It changes the dynamic. So there's plenty at stake for them, which will do no harm to the energy levels and the overall conviction, and hopefully the style of contest.
Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already.
Up.
Jovic, Musa,
Đưa bóng ra đây.
Jovic, Gundogan,
Kìa.
and that's been one straight back. Oh, just steps past his man.
Chết đi em.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, Peter, here's someone I really like the look of in Ruben Dias, a proper defender. Someone who does the simple things well, very well in fact, and he rarely makes mistakes. A bit of a throwback to some of the defenders I played with back in the day. A good leader too.
Yeah, I'm inclined to agree. Oh, no question, that's a foul.
Đá ở dưới đây.
The referee has
Hiểu
resisted
luôn.
the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture.
Đây, xong sẽ nhìn.
Nico Gonzalez. He's in plenty of space here.
Nearly enough into the box, and that speaks of little ambition. Well, caution is dominating proceedings. This isn't meeting expectations.
Pinches it off him. Oh, he's found support out wide.
Look, movement creates more options, and that was really sharply done.
Yeah, he's had it taken off him. Batsasagi. Oh, good-looking ball. Batsasagi. That's a good run down the left. And here's Joao Felix. And it's Loftus-Cheek. Final ball not quite right, and his teammates are irritated at that. Oh, that is a nice touch. No, he wasn't being taken in by that trickery. Gabia. And Reinders. Now it's Pulisic. And he's picked out the run. Great ball, and he's in here. He's had a hit! Goal, Milan!
And how about the timing of the pass and run? They've worked it before, and no doubt they'll work it again.
Milan have taken the lead.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
30 minutes gone. And it's Gundogan. Keeper's dealt with that. Oh, this looks sharp. Musa. We expected better, and so did he. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Encourage the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Reinders. Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems. Bernardo Silva. Looks to the other side. Pulisic. He can run onto that.
Okay, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Decent progress down the left.
Hey.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
And the keeper's in command. Pavlovic. Reinders. Reinders. That has been slung wide. Well, less said about that pass, the better. Doku. Tomori. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Well, a very decent watch up to now, but just the one goal so far. It has been competitive and combative throughout.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
And the game has already resumed here.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Tomori. Bartesaghi. Reinders. Has a look and plays it forward. Ruben Diaz. Time and again they are repelled. Pass somewhat off target. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Tomori. Down by a goal, needing to go up a gear. That's how it looks here.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Wow.
Milan have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
Spread it left. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
He made it look a bit predictable.
The attendance for this match was
just about up to the hour now.
649.
Bernardo Silva. Now it's Gundogan. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, considering they're only one down, they're closer to conceding a second than scoring a leveller.
And here's Haaland. It's a lovely, neat pass.
That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now. Has a goal! It's in! And there's the goal they've been looking for.
Well, his movement is all based on fine margins, and the timing of his run then was ideal.
66 minutes is...
Milan are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
Gundogan. Haaland. Pulisic. Great ball if he can get. And Bernardo Silva!
Được
And
rồi.
a terrific save from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Không cấm nhá, chưa vào cấm.
Not much doubt about who's going to take this one. A real chance then to ease this unpleasant predicament.
Sẽ lấy cơ ở đâu nhỉ? Sẽ lấy đâu nhỉ? Có phải.
He's not got that quite right. That is good alertness. And it's Bernardo Silva. Musa. Nunes.
Kìa.
Oh, that's fabulous. Plenty to aim at here.
Không.
Nicely weighted ball. Doku providing an outlet on that flank. That's tidy. Gundogan. Ruben Diaz. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Nico Gonzalez.
Không sẵn được một sút.
Loftus-Cheek.
Ôi kìa.
Loftus-Cheek. Musa.
That's a modern defender's instinct from a modern coach's mindset.
Xảy ra nhiều.
And that's gone behind for a goal kick.
Well, this does not look promising, Peter. The least they can do is to give the crowd something to cheer about, but that might be difficult from here.
Ôi kìa.
Now it's Pulisic. Gundogan. Just 5 minutes left. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Just eases him off the ball. Musa might just make this. Tomori. That is a great pick out. No, that's been intercepted. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Nunes. That's Gundogan.
There will be
Now
one
it's
minute
Haaland.
added time.
He's tried one!
Sút thế.
Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And we have our very first corner. They've played it short. And it's Bernardo Silva. Oh, that's neat. Hits one! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. That's at the end. Well, that was a frustrating game. They were, at times, cohesive, very capable.
Ơ. Cái mẹ nhập rồi. Cái gà đó, là cái gà dưới, đấy là Ý. Đấy, trên. Đó, bên dưới. Bạn à? Tôi định bảo bạn gửi giấy đưa xe cho Trí mà nó về mẹ rồi. Thì tôi cứ sang lấy xe đi trước nhá. Sau rồi tháng sau rồi nó ok bình tĩnh. Mai hôm nào sang lấy chưa thì bảo. Tôi á? Ờ, không, tôi chỉ lấy xe đi. Tôi chỉ lấy xe đi xe tử tế thôi. Bạn đi, nói gì đấy? Tôi có chơi cái gì đâu, thăm à? Chơi gì đâu? Tôi có chơi cái gì đâu? Vãi lồ hai bọn tôi chơi đồ ấy. Hai bảo ấy. Đi mẹ ta anh tinh tôi sang lấy tôi chơi, tôi về là tôi ngoan mẹ rồi. Tôi có gì đâu mà chơi. Tôi ở nhà tôi hàng ngày đi tập thôi. Thằng làm béo này. Còn chỗ tôi cả. Tôi cả thằng Tokyo thì vẫn đấu cùng thể ở đấy. Ừ. Yeah. Đi tập thôi, để xe đi tập thôi. Tại vì mẹ đi Grab nhiều quá, nó cũng tốn kém, giờ kiếm được như trước đâu. À. Sang lấy thì bảo tôi sang đấy thì tôi nhờ Trí đèo qua. Xong tôi lấy. Ờ, thế nói sao? Mẹ. 4213. Chỉnh gì chỉnh em? Không chỉnh hả? Không chỉnh thì... Không chỉnh thì ấy. Đấy đúng rồi.
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter. It's great to be on board.
It really is a sight to behold here, as Spotify Camp Nou opens its arms to the box. Can he finish? Big moment! Massive goal!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible. That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
So, a breakthrough already.
Rafinha. Oh, good ball, shots on here. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Denis Suarez. Buchanan. Gavi. Fermin.
And the counter is on.
Buchanan. Some good work on the right flank here. And he stands tall, impenetrable.
Yeah.
And he's in on goal. Denis Suarez!
Oh,
again. No mistake.
My.
Hot knife through butter. They have done it again. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, it still had to be finished off, so well done to the goal scorer, but the keeper should have done a lot better.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up. Something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Up he goes! Yes!
Con mẹ sao tự nhiên đá thế nhỉ?
In double quick time.
Tôi em ơi.
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
Villarreal find a position of real strength now.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Short changes him with that pass. Fermin. No, that's been intercepted. Has a look and has a go.
Xoáy á.
Good running, strong and purposeful. He's picked his way through. Closing in on goal. Araujo did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Pops him off it and wins back the ball. Pedri. He has found a way through. It's loose now and they want to get it back. It has been an extraordinary start to the game. The gap already 3. Well, it looked for Rafinha!
Con mẹ.
Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Barcelona certainly a very capable counter-attacking team. They're direct, they're quick, and to be honest, they're full of belief that it'll pay off.
He won't be happy with that one. Oh, that's a key interception. And he's managed to get free. Just more than 15 minutes till half-time. Yamal!
Ush. Hai người hỏng rồi.
That is doing no harm at all.
Lamine Yamal controlled that with such ease and really ought to have followed it up with a goal.
That has not gone well.
Okay.
Denis Suarez. That has been cut short. Fermin. And Kubasi. Eric Garcia. Oh, nicely intercepted. Fermin.
Được rồi.
And that could set him on his way. It's level.
Chạy ôi, không phải.
And now they can clear the lines. And that's been won straight back. Barcelona are in need of a lift as we head up towards the break.
Còn đấy không trượt được.
Look, it's a run defence's dislike, but the timing has to be spot on.
Lewandowski, out to the left it goes. He's shifting through the gears here. Rafinha. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Buchanan, 2 assists to his credit already. Camboire. Oh, terrible. Lewandowski!
Con mẹ thằng nào. Phút. Xem lại vào phút đấy sao?
And that's it. That was always inevitable.
Mình cứ tưởng là vào sau lại. Bấm căng lực. Chút chéo.
Barcelona
cảm giác đấy.
themselves a fighting chance. Back in with a shout. Buchanan.
Habrá 2 minutos de descuento.
Can he finish? And that's
Yeah.
caused a worry or two. Yamal. Yamal has a look inside the box. Fermin.
Ôi kìa.
And there is the half-time whistle.
Kéo đấy.
There's the start of the second half.
Look, before they might get too carried away with thoughts of getting back into the game, they can't afford to slip up and concede another. The next goal becomes crucial.
Không gì mà góc.
It is a corner, good chance.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Mày xui rồi.
Great ball,
Ôi.
and he's in here. Can he put it away?
Ôi rồi.
And it's in. And surely that settles it.
Dễ đấy nhở.
That really was a thing of beauty, curled in effortlessly.
Oh, that's a measured delight. The curl he
Sorry.
applied was immaculate.
Villarreal blast themselves into a 3-goal lead. That's a good run down the left. Araujo kept his eye on it, and he's there. And here's Yamal. He's tried one! What a hit, the save was firm.
Another example of how comfortable this team is on the break.
Buchanan. Has a shot! And the keeper threw out a limb.
Học rồi.
Corner number 2 then. Barcelona have the chance to go the other way.
Ôi kìa.
And he's been shifted off. Villarreal finding their passes.
Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to stir a
Đi.
revival.
Mà không lỗi.
Rafinha is fouled.
Khỏe.
He gets the ticking off and needs to be very careful now.
I don't think you need to be an expert lip reader to know what's being said here.
Kubasi. Araujo.
La asistencia a este partido.
Passing is crisp and sharp. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Denis Suarez. Jeremy Pino. It's a pretty loose pass. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Kubasi.
Ôi kìa.
Buchanan. Showing great feet there. Looking to go deep. Big header! Outstanding save to keep that out. Eric Garcia.
Chạy lên.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Lovely feet. Opts to play it back. He's had it!
Ôi.
And somehow he's managed to miss it.
Oh, I'm not sure what he had in mind, and I don't think he knew either.
Sút không chuẩn thôi. Đen chỉ.
Denis Suarez. And it's Denis Suarez.
Đi mẹ sao chuẩn.
Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go.
Ôi.
Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild
Children
frustration.
Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
You know, it was an interval.
Chắc được nào được.
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite.
Đâu chứ
They
làm
went
đâu.
back and
Thì đúng mà.
hit hard.
So is this the start of a comeback? Oh, and he's through the middle. Valde. He ran himself into trouble there. Free kick given away.
Cái gì à?
Can he get it through? Oh, super find. Engages and forces him off the ball. Pedri. Fermin. It's Gavi. Gavi. Lewandowski. Got to be quick to recover this. Yamal! It's in! And they are dragging it
Sao nào đấy đâu?
game on again! It was a
Điêu
great
điếu,
finish. He put it
phải
away with
chuyền.
great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
He had the
Đấy,
whole
nó
picture
chạy
in his
chạy
head,
nhanh.
Peter. He didn't even look
Kia nó
at the
chạy xuống nhanh.
This is threatening to
Đi dã
become
phải
a
thế
really good
thua
game.
mẹ đậm
Well,
quá.
their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Đây rồi.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
Eric Garcia. Gavi.
Barcelona need to give it everything they have, kitchen sink included.
Now it's Lewandowski. Real chance!
Cái gì con mẹ à mày.
Again. And another try! Oh, special! That is a special goal!
Cái gì con.
That is a gem! An absolute gem!
Đi mẹ với tôi mù
We
lên.
thought it was
Thì
over.
đi mẹ sút mấy quả nhỉ?
All square once more. Sharp, simple, satisfying. He just knew what was on.
Đi
Yeah,
con mẹ. Bao mà
reactions there, right place, right
do
time,
tay
easy
chỉnh
pick.
lại. Lúc nãy mình kiểu cuống lên mình không chỉnh góc sút.
All square again into the dying minutes.
Well, those players out there must be exhausted now, Peter, but at least they have momentum, which augurs well if this goes to extra time.
5 minutos de descuento.
Good looking ball. We are into overtime. Buchanan. That's a sharp pass. Valde cuts it out.
Cái cờ tơ.
And here's Rafinha. Fermin!
Gì mẹ. Sút
Straight
kìa.
at the keeper.
Well, he was always going to
Đây rồi.
be set like that, the keeper.
Tries a
Đây rồi.
superb from Lewandowski. And that has raised the roof.
Yeah, they were made to pay. They're not moving the ball smartly enough
Yeah.
through a very strong pressing wave.
Ai bảo cái đội ném bóng.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
This
Bây
is
giờ.
frightening football. He has increased defensive fear on the way to that
Chưa
hat-trick.
giờ. À?
Referee looks at his
Phải là
watch
tuyết.
and blows his whistle. Barcelona have been forced to do it the hard way.
Comeback team.
They have pulled
Nhà vua
themselves
trở lại.
through unwaveringly to win. A great performance by any measure. Lewandowski reflecting on a stellar performance and now taking home a permanent reminder for his mantelpiece. So a dramatic game decided in its very last moments.
Well, this looked like it had a draw written all over it, Peter, so credit where it's due.
Ủa, đi mẹ, tôi tưởng mày xem đá bóng. Dạ anh, đây là. Manchester City. Đây là Manchester City là trên cùng. Đúng rồi. Giải England chưa? Cái tay phải ở bên dưới. Đấy. Mày đá trận nào? Đá rồi nào? Có à? Mạnh ấy. À đâu, đây là ấy. Đây Chelsea à? áo yếu hơn. Ồ. Cưng thì vậy là chết mãi rồi.
And so the calm before the storm. A game this so engraved into sporting history. These two teams have squared up so many times before. It is a rivalry whose significance has never been diluted and never ever will be. All stemming from that simple dread at the very idea of losing each to the other. Everyone here is obliged to win. The scenery unmistakable, the atmosphere unbeatable, the noise irrepressible. Old Trafford again delivers. Jim, this one always matters.
Well, I think we know what we're in for, whatever the circumstances that exist when these two meet. Losing really isn't an option.
He's got the shot away! Caicedo. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
This guy, Declan Rice, is a player I really rate. With him, you get exactly what it says on the box. A workhorse defensive midfielder who likes to stay in the deeper part of midfield, knowing his primary job is to make sure he shuts down any build-up play in that area.
Yeah, I'd have picked him too. No doubt the fans feel much the same way. Saka. Now Timber. Saka. That has ended up in no man's land. Now it's Pedro Neto. Threads one in. Oh, that was vital. Luis Skelly. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
And he's lost his... Havertz! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
That was created
Nó chỉ có sút.
good lively
Chỉ
movement,
phải chuẩn.
which pretty much
Mũi
dictated
tên
the pass.
nó chỉ ở đâu sút đấy.
Rice. Luis Skelly. And that could set him on his way. And he's running. Pedro Neto!
Đúng không?
Oh, that was
Rất là
a
nhiều.
routine save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Chelsea with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. Arsenal are looking to go forward now. Oh, he's burst through. Oh, great run, magical. Saka had a really good go at breaking through, but ultimately he was just about kept out.
Well, I think it's good he took the opportunity to run at that back line. I'm sure it won't deter him either.
Gabriel
Xuyên.
chooses to go crossfield. Nice bit of trickery. The movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Plays it in low. And he was able to it. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Pass somewhat off target. Fernandez.
Ôi đâu? Độ
Looks to
pháo
the
cao
other
là
side.
chuyền là chính xác.
That has been cut short.
Thủ thủ đấy.
Arsenal are totally dominant in the middle of the park and no way through zone.
Martinelli played out to the left flank.
Làm đéo đây.
This is what good chemistry is all about.
Header! No, he couldn't get the direction he needed.
Well, the manager clearly has to react to this and tactically change what's happening. It's too easy for them to get in.
Ơ.
The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Arsenal are looking lively here. They're playing with more zest, more purpose.
They are, and it's all because of the movement we're seeing down the flanks. And
Oh,
I think they look as if they're going to cause some...
Now the finish!
He has saved the goalkeeper's blushes there. What great defending.
Cái đít.
Timber, shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out.
Đấy.
Madueke. Well, a goal here just before half-time could mean a great deal. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Madueke.
Đây là ai? Ui
It's
giời.
been cut out, well
Ui.
played.
Ui.
Gabriel.
Ôi.
Now Saliba. Lovely ball and a real chance now. And he's made sure that's not getting through.
Thật phá.
Odegaard. Martinelli. And Lewis Skelly. Martinelli. Strong running down that left flank.
Chạy nhanh lên.
And nicely intercepted. It's a good ball out wide. Now he's off and running. Sancho. Pedro Neto. He's interviewed
Okay.
well there.
Ôi
Just eases him off the ball.
giời.
Now who's going to be first to this? No way through, so
Kéo xong
back
cái
it
cột bóng.
comes. Great chance! And that's it for the first half. A breathless ending.
Chỉ phòng thủ.
As if we needed reminding, no easy games at this level, and that is proven here. Neither side any further forward from where they were 45 minutes ago, but it is far from lethargic, far from slow, highly engaging, but goals. It is a game with plenty at stake, and that does show. Highly competitive, combative, confrontational. It is what you would expect from a game of this magnitude. Pedro Neto!
Đấy gọi là sút.
That is a special one. Oh, it really is a finish of the
Ôi,
highest
quả sút
order.
căng vãi đài luôn.
The second half sparks
Góc.
straight into life.
Đấy, sút thẳng cái đấy là hết full lực.
Focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
Mạnh.
Chelsea have taken the lead.
Well, listen, a few words of advice and encouragement from the manager during the break can often straighten things out, and it's paying off here.
Ok vậy.
Lewis
Such
Skelly.
good technique.
Ok vậy. Ơ.
Oh, here's a chance.
Ui, thôi.
He scores.
Ôi bị à? Em có đây.
Ødegaard. Martinelli. Nice bit of skill, and he's away. And he's managed to get free.
Thế mày vào.
Well, look, they know
Ta
they've
cũng dùng
got a
được
height advantage, and it's time for them
kết
to
hợp.
use it.
Chắn ngay.
It's their second corner of the game. Oh, it's terribly wayward. Caicedo.
Pedro Neto.
That dugout has had some relief at least, but now the harder work starts. They've got to push for more.
Ødegaard. Shifted it to the flank.
Mẹ tí em là một.
James makes the interception. Madueke. Chelsea are leading here through the only goal of the game, scored early in the second half. 1-0 the score. 60 minutes played. Partey producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness.
Ui giời ơi, tí thì mày chết.
Oh, easy pickings there. Partey. Martinelli. Interesting ball.
Oh no, this does not look good.
He has found a way through.
But this is exactly the approach they have to take now, Peter.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Real chance!
Your impression so far, Jim?
There's a lot of football still to be played, Peter, so ideally they need to maintain an attacking endeavour.
And reclaimed it in a trice. Pedro Neto. Martinelli. For Rice. Partey. Sancho. Caicedo. Saliba wins the duel this time. Saka. He's found a way through. Saka stood his ground strongly and smartly reclaimed. Shapes to shoot. Just off target.
His reputation is better than what we've just seen.
Ødegaard. Now it's Saka. Saka. Oh, that's delightful. Saka.
Xong.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Nkunku could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing. He's going to be disappointed with that. Really fierce, close defending. And he has been fouled there. It's a quick one. Pedro Neto. Pedro Neto. Chance! And that would have won it.
Well, for me, he seems to be playing with a lot more zest now. He does look the most likely to grab that second goal cushion.
Now it's Saka. Saka. He's shifting through the gears here.
Arsenal have a simple task to find something sustained now and keep the pressure on.
He's got plenty of space out wide here.
Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
Cả lên được. Dẫn đi đâu ấy?
2 added minutes
Dẫn
has
à?
been indicated.
2 minutes to be added on. Played back in. Saka. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Big chance!
No, poor contact, nothing on the shot.
2-1.
And that will be the final act. Chelsea have held on. They have doggedly, sometimes frantically, preserved the
Không về
title.
đá sợi đi.
Pedro Neto picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there. The end of the game.